Every day I walked into the buzzing classroom of 9th grade honors biology, I'd grab a desk at the front, eager to learn something new. I have always been a decent student, done my homework, taken tests, and never got less than a B+. School was my thing. I loved learning, yet just doing my assignments never felt like quite enough to satisfy me. From an early age, I was perplexed by how everything on Earth worked so harmoniously. Why were there seasons? How did photosynthesis work? What made the flowers bloom in the spring? I knew deep down that this complex and intricate power of life could be used to alleviate pain and suffering around the world, and I was determined to find out how. For the final exam, I was tasked to team up with a group and devise a project that aimed to genetically modify an organism to solve one of humanity's largest issues. My team banded together and quickly decided that we would focus on environmentalism. We set out to propose a hypothetical solution to the plague of global warming using genetically modified E. coli. When my teacher, Mrs. LaFollette, pitched this final project to the class, I felt the air around me get sucked out of the room. I was entranced. In that moment, the buzz of the room disappeared, and I focused solely on what I heard. Nothing else. Mrs. LaFollette explained that through biological engineering, it was possible that upcoming generations of scientists could tackle humanity's biggest challenges, such as climate change, food insecurity, disease, and more. These problems could actually have solutions. My friends and I quickly developed our project and presented it with confidence. We proposed the modification of the genetic makeup of E. coli to be able to photosynthesize in order to absorb more carbon from the atmosphere. Everyone else abandoned their projects after the final exam, but our group of close friends is still working on ours 2.5 years later. Mrs. LaFollette's words changed everything for me. And I'm not sure our work will ever stop.